A word for our listeners. Season 3 of Masks of Nyarlathotep is set in the 1940s. We will be using terms and sayings from those times, including some that could be considered offensive. It's not our intention to offend. We merely wish to offer as accurate a view of the time period as possible. Welcome to Masks of Nyarlathotep, a Nerds Domain gaming podcast. Join us each week as our commandos uncover the corruption of the mythos in World War II. Starring Cullen Bricker, Ed Maudlin, Rob Jones, and Matt Quiett, with John Quiett running the table as keeper. Eldritch evils and crazed Nazi cultists await you just beyond this music. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Nerds Domain Presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. I'm Matt, and I'm here with John.
Hello.
Rob.
Hello.
Colin.
Hey there.
And Ed.
Sup?
Did you forget your name?
No, my brain's on delay.
Here with John.
I could use
Oh
that.
shit, that's me.
I could use one of those. I really could use like a director in the control room saying,
that's the problem.
He didn't mean to say that. Mute it. Mute it. Mute it.
No, that's the problem. There's nobody in the control room either. I'm just on a 3-second delay for no reason.
That's just Bing Bong in the control room. Yeah.
Somebody gave him a Game Boy. He's just not paying attention.
All right, so John, where were we?
You were in an unknown facility somewhere in the heart of London, underground, and the vampire that had somehow infected might not be the right word, I'm not sure. Kauri had gotten loose from what's the organization called again?
Section M.
Section M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, we're part of Section D, which is within M.
Section M. Section D.
Section D.
Yeah. All right. So they had a facility where they were attempting to study the vampire. Despite all your warnings that it didn't go well for the Nazis, they were doing it anyway. And he got out somehow, amazingly.
Life finds a way.
Yeah.
Unlife.
I'm
Unlife.
going to need you to open your shirt a little bit more and relax, just kind of in a kind of.
I want the listeners to picture a slightly hairier Jeff Goldblum. I think that's what I've got going on.
You're a little taller too.
Yeah. No, actually, he's taller than I am.
Is he really?
He really is. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's lanky as hell, so he looks a lot taller than me.
Anyway, you were saying.
Right.
Now that we've discussed Jeff Goldblum.
We ended the last episode on sort of a mini cliffhanger. The vampire had noticed you were there, had turned and acknowledged you while you guys were all. How was it?
He turned and acknowledged us.
He
What's
turned,
up, guys?
Yeah, he turned and said Corey's name
In my mind.
in his mind,
Not out loud.
Yeah.
and his two turned facility minions turned around and screeched at you like sewer rats, and that's where we left it.
Okay, literally this... I'm sorry, I don't mean to break the illusion, but this literally happened an hour ago, and I don't remember the screeching like sewer rats.
He said it.
Wow, I believe you. Wow. Sorry, everybody, I just haven't been here.
Yeah,
I'm here, just not here. I'm on a 3-second delay, too.
yeah.
That's like 2-hour delay there, Chief.
I'm time delayed for the West Coast.
All right, I'll accept that.
People in California are going to think I'm hilarious. Anyway.
Yikes. I don't know. Go ahead, John. You were saying?
You're listening to the Abuse Network.
I shoot
Go
it.
You shoot
Are we
it.
going into combat?
I mean, if that's what you want,
I'm
to do.
intending to.
Yeah.
Is anyone at this table not going into combat?
Yeah, we'll just light them up.
I don't know, Wing Commander, you want to reason with him?
Yeah, I mean, we can't.
Yeah.
You want to seduce the vampire?
I could do.
I know! You're totally the guy who would. All right. Light him up.
The book for anything?
No.
Okay. You have stats in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Rob's not even paying attention.
I'm very specifically not paying attention because I noticed the
screen, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to you ask for our dexes?
Yes.
I have a 75.
I have have a 70.
Anybody beat that?
No.
No.
No. You have like a 4, don't you?
The dexterity is
Yeah.
45.
It's like a 4.
Yeah.
And I have a
With
50.
with a 5 after it. It's like a 4.
Yeah.
I'm not flexible. I'm a very stiff Italian.
What did you say, Rob? You're
50.
That's what we're having with the receptionist.
That sounds like something you would order at Starbucks.
A stiff
Yeah.
Italian.
Stiff
I'll,
Italian.
I'll take a flat white and a stiff Italian.
hey Rob. Give me a roll. Give
Give
me
me a bagel.
a high or low before you roll.
Okay, we'll go with low.
Okay.
I got a 15 on a D100.
Awesome. So you win.
You win.
Yay.
Oh, so the combat's over. Yay.
No.
Huzzah.
Oh, I need to pull up the rules again. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, because I had a question about
Rules,
how full
schmules.
auto works in this edition.
Not great.
How what works in this edition?
Full auto?
Full auto. Not what I thought you said.
I
Not
would
going to tell you what I thought you
ask,
said.
but
You don't know,
don't.
I know
I
it's just,
shouldn't-
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Do you want me to cover automatic rules?
Why not? While we're
Game's really changed. Whoa.
So you have 3 options.
I said he's going to try and seduce the vampire.
I'll wait. No, you have 3 options. One shot. Just poop, pop. Just 1 bullet. You can do burst fire. Burst fire is going to fire 2 or 3 bullets, your choice. This is considered the best combination of accuracy and conservation of ammunition. Blah, blah, blah. It's your normal roll.
Yeah.
But you get to roll damage 3 times, 2 or 3 times, depending on the number of fires. You can fire automatic, and here's how that works. You're going to look at your number that you have for your skill. That is the number of bullets in a burst. You can fire any number of bursts that you want, although I'm sure that someone will negate that to a specific amount. The first one is at normal. The second one and any further adds 1 penalty die for each burst.
Ooh.
So if you do 2 bursts, that second one's going to be at 1 penalty die. If you do a third burst, it's at 2 penalty die. After 2 penalty die, yes, you're going. Then the difficulty raises from a step. So it then becomes. I guess it does put a cap on it. It goes from normal to hard to hit, and then from hard to extreme to hit, and then from extreme to critical. And then after critical, you just can't hit. So you essentially can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bursts in, but realistically, you're not going to hit on the last 3 of them.
again just because I wasn't sure I caught it. Each of those rolls is the same as the burst fire. The second option,
Except that you choose the number of bullets. You can do up to 10% of your skill. So, for instance, I have an 80 for my submachine gun. I get 8 bullets in each one of my volleys.
Okay.
Burst fire is 2 or 3
2
in a
or
volley.
3.
If you're doing fully automatic, it's 10
For you, it's up to 8.
up to 8, and it'll be
Okay.
10% of whatever your skill is. So
Okay.
that's the basics.
Sounds good.
And then you roll damage like normal if you hit.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me back up. If the attack hits, half the shots fired hit the target. And then if it's an extreme success, even if it requires an extreme success, all of the bullets hit.
Interesting.
And then you still subtract armor if there is any from each one.
So did the creators of the game want people to have fun with the guns at all then?
No,
or-
the combat is not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be terrible.
Well, they did it. Good job.
In all fairness, like the old system, like machine guns were a little overpowered, and by a little I mean a ton.
It's also a game.
So, we need to see rounding down. So if you do a volley of 3 or a volley of 2, it's still just 1 hit on it. Just 1 bullet hits on because it's half. So
Wait a minute. So if I take 3 shots, the best I can hope is 1 out of 3 hits?
no, you can still get an extreme
Okay.
and get all 3,
Okay.
but that's also 1 you roll once to hit, and that will be for all 3 bullets.
Got it. Okay.
Look, I'm just reading what the rules say.
Yeah.
No tabletop game ever accurately depicts gunfire. It's just not
Yeah.
something we've managed to figure out.
Yeah.
So anyway, So it's your intention to just all four of you just to open fire on the vampire?
No, actually, I'm going to throw a grenade at the vampire.
Okay.
Like, legit.
Yeah,
Sure.
I was thinking of fire or grenade.
A couple other things about combat that we should note is that you can, instead of taking a firing during the firing round, you can aim, which gives you a bonus dice, which then, if you're doing full auto, when you would gain a penalty dice, you instead lose your bonus dice. So basically it gives you a little bit of time to set up your shot, but that means you don't fire that first pass.
And just to go over bonus die and penalty die again, you roll the tens
Yeah,
die,
or the hundreds die, I guess.
the hundreds die,
Yeah.
the hundreds die twice, and take the better or worse result, whether you
Yes.
have a bonus or a penalty.
Yes. That is all
Does that
correct.
make sense for everybody?
I think so.
This is the tens.
That's the 10.
This
Yeah,
is
the
the tens.
or the hundreds.
That's the
however.
hundreds. That's the tens.
How is it a hundreds?
Because you can
That's
that's
you can
the
get up
hundreds.
to 100.
You can get up to 100.
Yeah, these
The
are tens.
Yeah, those are the tens.
I
These
know.
are tens. These are ones.
Yes.
So we
Yes.
roll the tens twice and choose the higher or lower depending on if
Whether
it's
you
a
have a
penalty or
bonus or-
bonus.
Yeah.
Or multiple times if you have more than one bonus or
Yeah.
penalty. Although you don't get more than one bonus, you only get more than one penalty.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay.
Also, like running and firing, like you can walk and fire. It's normal. Running and firing is a penalty dice. Sneezing and firing is a penalty dice. Calling your mom and firing is a penalty dice. Like, there's a lot of penalty dice options.
It's a
Not
bad
paying
one.
attention to the table, penalty dice. The keeper's being a jerk,
Yep.
penalty dice. The keeper has a weird glove on, penalty dice.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously, what is that? Are you an archer or a billiard player?
Both.
Okay. You play billiards with an archery kit? Nice. Nice.
I fire arrows at the cue ball
Yeah.
to get.
Is it arrows or is it just like mini pool sticks?
Well, they have special tips that
Okay.
are the mini.
Yeah.
See, I
mini pool
mentioned
cues.
But it's just the
I
tip
mentioned
that's
a
different.
bow
Just
just
the tip,
firing
just the
cue
tip.
balls.
That'd be even better. Yeah.
That's how you
better.
split a table,
That-
man.
See, I'm working up to that
Right.
because once you add that much weight to the end of an
You
arrow,
really got to arc your shot,
yeah,
right?
like you got to
Yeah.
play. You got to play outside when you're.
I
an
was even saying
amateur.
that it would be an arrow. It's just a ball that you just and fire it.
You're thinking like a slingshot sort of situation.
Yes.
Yeah, but this is
Slingshot.
it's a bow,
Yeah.
though.
crossbow.
Crossbow.
Yeah,
Very good. Very good.
That is
Extreme
Yeah.
pool.
Extreme success pool.
We don't. Have we seen Weld before? We wouldn't know if one of these two minions is Weld, would we?
No, it's not Eevee.
That's true. Yeah, well.
So we probably shouldn't.
Oh my gosh, you're the one who broke the F
I did.
rule.
I did.
I haven't broken the F rule
I
today.
pulled an Ed.
Wow. So I think like we should just start.
Yeah.
If you're tossing a grenade, I say the three of us just shoot at whichever one corresponds to us.
I say we all aim for the vampire.
You want
But one of them could be Weld, is what he said. That's what I'm thinking when you said
Sure.
that.
No, that's a fair statement. At this point, though, he's a vampire, and we should kill it.
Well, no, but I'm saying if we kill the main vampire,
Then
then
sure.
hopefully Weld
I'm
won't
just
die.
killing the guy from my dreams.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you're killing everybody. You're throwing a grenade.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So
Aim for his head.
So are you taking the first move here?
I don't know. I'm waiting for us to be told, and we're talking a lot, so Johnny
Yeah.
is waiting for us.
Yeah, just making sure everybody has their heads in the right place for what's about to happen.
Do you want us to ask us for our actions, and then we'll go into combat?
That's you're
still
right. I
declare.
should do that first.
Just reminding you, because
Yeah.
we haven't done combat a ton.
Right.
So
Yeah. So Kauri, you are going to chuck a grenade.
I am.
Jack McKenzie, you are going to.
I'm going to fire a 3-round burst with my Thompson at the vampire I believe the center figure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. Like I said, you recognize him
Okay,
in that
right.
supernatural. That's the corpse that has been revitalized, and
Sure.
so
Plus, he's the only
Revitalized like an ailing neighborhood.
yes,
He's also the only naked guy.
yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Yeah.
And his entire body is that black blue color
I'm taking a shot at Dr. Manhattan.
that the
Yeah,
eyes
got
are
it.
that the eyes of the minions are. So or the area around the eyes of the minions are. Wing Commander Llewellyn.
I will also do a 3-round burst at the vampire.
Cool. The minions are next, and then Levon.
Okay.
What would your declared action be?
I'll also do a round burst at the vampire.
Cool. So,
Cool.
so
Thanks, Jake Peralta.
yeah. Also, Ahmed from
No,
Community.
Abed.
No,
Abed.
Abed.
That's immediately what I was.
Ahmed.
Troy and Abed.
It's
in
been
the
a while.
morning.
I love that show. Need to watch it again. So Corey, you
Yes.
get the grenade
Yes.
in your hand.
Yes.
You pull it.
Sure.
Right as you're about to chuck it, the vampire
There we go.
discorporates into mist and just flows around the floor. So go ahead and throw your grenade, because the minions are standing relatively close to each other, and they would all have been in the blast radius.
That is a hard success.
Cool. What's our grenade rules now?
46. 13.
Wow.
In a 13 damage in a crap. Gotta look that part up. Hold on. Sorry.
I'm surprised Mr. Grenade doesn't have.
I don't know why I don't
The
have the
grenade
blast radius
stats. Yeah.
down. Because there's not a spot for it in the gun information. Is my only thought. Come on, I know you're in.
Seriously, you want to make fun of me for wanting to light up the room after a guy shot at us? You want to throw grenades at every buzz or bump or
You know why?
click hear.
You know why? Because I've seen things.
You've seen things. Seen things.
I don't know where the guns are in this book, and it's super not helpful.
Doodah, doodah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for.
Why don't you use the index?
Why don't you use the index?
You're holding the book.
Why don't you hold the book?
I would. Give me the book.
What's the blast radius for?
Oh, I'm sorry. That
grenades in Call
damage.
of Cthulhu?
It's 4 yards. I do have it down. It's 4 yards. 4 yards
4 yards.
in,
Okay.
in a radius.
So that's max damage inside the 4 yards? Or-
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you chuck your grenade, and it lands relatively where you wanted it to be,
Sure.
because you succeeded on your throw roll. And the explosion goes off, ripping through the two humanoid bodies that are standing there.
Yay.
You
Dead
said 12 damage?
13.
13 damage. Okay. Because I know how keyboards work. There it is. Slightly different layout than my other laptop. So, yeah. So the rest of you. The explosion happens. The man in the suit jacket. They both kind of collapse to the ground. And the man when the smoke starts to clear, they slowly get back up. And the man in the suit jacket, one of his arm that was closer to the center of the blast, hangs limply, as though he can no longer control it. There are several wounds in their flesh, but they don't seep blood the way you would expect them to, because vampire.
Of course.
And they continue to move forward.
Okay.
The rest of you, so they because they declare their actions, they have to follow through on them, even though the vampire had higher dex.
Yes.
Yeah. So your bullets just fly into the lab and don't hit anything.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Fun.
Fantastic waste of time.
Well, vampires.
Those vampires.
You know those wacky vampires.
So so we get to the top of round 2.
Okay.
And you guys are still out in the hallway.
Round 2.
Oh, yeah.
Fight.
Because nobody said they were going to go enter the room
That's
because grenade.
Yeah.
So like I said, there's a bit more smoke from the debris. The two, minions are hissing and staggering towards you, not running as fast as they might due to their injuries. And the vampire mist is still mixing with the smoke somewhere in the room, as far as you can tell.
So we're declaring again.
Declaring again.
I'm going to put... I'm going to go into the room.
Yep.
Like at a walk, not like running in. And then I'm going to wait for the if the vampire reappears in solid form, I will shoot it. Even if it doesn't, even if it kind of looks like solid form.
Sure.
I'm probably gonna,
If you coalesces, you shoot at it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Jack.
So, yeah. So that's what Kauri wants to do. He's what do you want to do, Jack?
I'm gonna take a shot at one of the minions coming at us.
Stay put and shoot.
Yep.
Okay.
Another tri-burst.
Sure. Llewellyn.
I will also do a 3-round burst at one of the injured minions, probably the one with the dangly arm.
Okay. Oh, I guess you should declare it. Lab coat or suit.
Lab coat.
Okay. And then you're going to fire at the suit.
Okay.
Llewellyn. And Fisk.
I don't know what the crap to do. I'll shoot at the suit guy, I guess. 3 burst.
Okay. So, Kauri, good news.
Yep.
You have a target.
Sure.
The vampire appears right before you and attempts to grab your head,
Sure.
which...
Does he have higher dex than I do?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take that as a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So we need to grapple.
Yeah. Actually, it would be under. For him to grab me as grapple.
Okay.
Which for me it falls under.
Oh,
For
no.
him it falls under fighting brawl. I don't know if you have new stats for a vampire. For me, it falls under. Geez, oh Pete, it's something that would make sense.
Unarmed combat.
No, it's right where the crap is this at?
It's under combat skills, isn't it?
No. Yes, close combat. There
There
it
you
is.
go. Close combat. That's the word. So what is opposed or
So we will both roll.
Yes.
Whoever gets the better success
Okay.
is the one that will win this.
Okay.
So
Oh jeez.
I got a regular
He
success.
failed.
Good.
Yeah, so
Can I grab him?
you declared that you were going to shoot him.
Sure.
So you declared your action.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, so everybody just sees the mist sort of move on its own and coalesce in front of Kauri, and the vampire tries to snatch him.
And I
he
probably push him back
You
with the butt of
manage
my
to just
rifle. Yeah.
like defensively defend his.
I totally
attack.
ninja.
Yeah,
I waxed off.
on. Yeah.
You waxed off on the vampire.
All over him.
So Kauri, you get to fire.
Great. I get a bonus die.
Yeah, because he's right there.
Yeah.
Figured.
So this is the first one.
Okay.
I'm going to be shooting several times.
Oh,
This is
you
my
are?
first volley. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a regular success on the first one, and then I will go to my second volley, which is a regular success, and then my third volley, which is a regular success. I think that's good because that's 24 shots.
Okay.
I'm good with 24 shots. So I hit 3 times, but that's half, so that's 12 bullets.
Okay.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll have to roll some of these extra. It's a D10 plus 2, right?
You got the sheet,
Yes. D10 plus 2.
So 10, no, 14, 12, 20, 32, 46, 56, 72, 96 damage.
So by the time all of your bullets
Sure.
have left the gun,
Sure, only like half of them hit because
Yeah.
he turned back into vampire mist or something.
no, nothing like that. There's you fired more through the hole in the corpse
Sure.
than
yeah.
through the corpse about halfway through that.
Sure.
So, and the body goes limp and falls at your feet.
Sure.
We're not leaving without cutting his head off.
Oh, you guys take care of those things. I got plans.
Say, we're not
Well,
done.
I'm pretty sure we're dragging him into sunlight.
Right. So McKenzie, you get to take your turn.
Okay. What am I? I'm rolling.
You were gonna fire against the lab coat.
Yep. Firing against lab coats. Which submachine gun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did I do that?
Crushed it.
Just failed.
No, I guess not.
Well, wait a minute. What?
spend luck.
I rolled a 39. I've got a 35 submachine gun. Am I?
Yeah, that's still a fail.
That's a fail.
39 over 35.
Yeah. Okay.
Over's bad.
Right.
So you miss wing commander
It seems like I should be
firing
a better
at the
shot.
suit.
All right.
You are at something, aren't you?
Rifle.
Rifle, not.
That will be a normal hit.
All right. Roll damage.
Alright, so it's a D10 plus 2. Except for I did a 3-round burst, so I roll 3 damages.
Matt.
So I'm sorry. Let's try this again. So you hit.
Yes.
Okay. Did you hit a regular or
Regular.
Regular.
Okay, so 1 damage.
1 dice of damage?
Yeah.
All right, so that will be 6 damage.
Okay. Suit goes down.
Again.
Yeah. And so the other one, lab coat closes the distance to you, Kauri, and attempts to punch you.
Okay. Let's.
So he would roll to hit, and you're rolling to dodge.
Actually, I am. Yes, rolling to dodge. I don't know what I'm thinking. I failed.
Because the other guy grappled.
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
to grapple you. He landed a hit.
Sure.
You take 4 damage.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I rolled low on the die.
Remind me when other people take damage that there are a couple of things about damage we need to cover.
Like what?
Major wounds and healing.
Oh, okay.
Major wounds.
Fisk. You declared suit guy,
Right.
and he is now dead.
Right.
So is his turn just wasted, or can he turn and fire on?
That's your call. I would let him fire.
I
if they
would-
were
yeah,
generally
they were
the
in the
same
general
area.
vicinity. So you have to readjust.
Okay.
But you can fire on the other
Yeah.
the other little guy.
I choose to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Be a better shot.
And I just miss it by 1.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Are you lucky?
I guess I could spend a point.
Do you feel lucky, Punk?
You also should be rolling dodge for these.
Oh, I guess.
So hold on. Let's see if he gets.
Yeah,
Because if
all
he
right.
succeeds, there's no point.
Good call.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
succeeded. I
Then
got a
don't
7.
spend it. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, a 7?
7.
Yeah. Don't spend that.
Starts running up the side of the wall.
Matrix
he
music
does.
starts
He
playing.
does Matrix. He
Yeah.
does. He does bullet time. Literally, his head dodges between the bullets like this. He could have just gone left and it would have been fine. But he's like,
Apex Twin is playing.
yep. Top of the round.
Top of the round to ya.
Yep. Okay. So the vampire corpse is there.
Sure.
Kauri, what do you want to do?
I want to drop my gun. No, I just want to rifle butt this thing in the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Jack?
How far am I from the minion now?
Probably about 10 yards, maybe.
Am I at risk of hitting him
If you
If
critically
you fire,
fail.
yeah.
if I fire? Yeah.
Yeah.
If he fires at all? Or if he
Yeah.
just
If
critically
he
fails?
if he fails, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move in closer,
Okay.
and as I move in, I'm.
Is-
I'm pulling my M1911.
Is that the handgun?
That's handgun, yeah.
Is the I forget the rules for being within decks still a thing?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's. I just looked that up. Let me look that up again because I've got the page marked.
Yeah.
So that's why I got the bonus die.
Yeah. Okay. So that's great.
It is dex and feet.
Dex and feet. What's your dex again?
My dex is 70.
Okay.
70 feet. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Let me
Verify.
Let me look that up again.
But anyway,
Maybe
declared
the
action.
fifth of your decks and feet.
Get your handgun.
Yeah, declared
and
action is
get in close range and
drop,
fire.
Yeah,
on
drop the rifle, get close.
yeah.
Yeah.
A fifth of your dex.
a
and feet.
fifth of your dex. Okay.
So you're
15
at 70. So
I'm at 70,
40.
so 14 feet.
Yeah.
yeah. So you
That's-
can totally still get within close range
Okay, good.
and be in a much better, less risky position.
75 feet. You get. That's
I
point
mean-
blank.
Sure, yeah.
You're rolling dice, so he could still accidentally dodge in front of the bullet, but
Of course, sure.
So then, Llewellyn, what is your intended action?
I will do the same. Shoulder my rifle, draw
And
my
move in.
sidearm, and move in
Okay,
to fire on
sure.
something that looks dangerous.
Yep. And
You want to
Fisk?
be a little more specific because I look dangerous.
Something that looks dangerous to us.
Again,
So you're moving closer and holding your action to fire on anything
Yeah.
dangerous, or on the minion that he's actually fist fighting with.
Something. Can I say something in the area? Because the minion's probably going to
Sure.
go down before I
That's
get there.
That's if you say something in the area, that's fine. And then Fisk.
Am I able to walk over to the seemingly dead vampire and shoot it in the face?
The the vampire or the minion.
Keep your mouth closed. I learned this the hard way. Keep your mouth closed.
The vampire.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
With my mouth closed.
Sure.
Listen, I made this mistake once.
You need to be the shadow.
It has haunted me for a year and a half.
So like I said, there's the vampire corpse, and Kauri gets his rifle butt into position to just wail on the guy while completely ignoring the minion who is attempting to.
No, I meant the guy that was attacking me. I'm
Oh,
rifle butting him.
You said the vampire, not the minion, which is
Sorry.
why I asked the question.
Sorry, that's my mistake. The
Vampire.
guy that's trying to grab me, I'm rifle butting him.
Okay.
I was going
So
to
you're
drop
gonna
my gun
punch-
and stab him, but that's a lot of work. I just hit him with the rifle butt.
Sure. Okay, so
A Tommy gun have a bayonet.
It can, but it kills the accuracy.
Oh.
I wouldn't have done that.
so Kauri, as you turn your attention to the minion that tried to punch you, a hand comes up and tries to grab you around the throat.
Sure. Wow, that's a long arm.
He stands up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's getting up, and the
I like
hand
to think
goes
you just stretch your arms.
So this would be
Stretch Armstrong
He's
grapple.
grapple. Okay.
or Mr. Fantastic.
I critically succeed.
So again,
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
I just succeeded.
Holy cow, that was awesome.
So you guys see the vampire getting back up, and he lunges at Kauri.
Real quick, check this on. It should be here.
Combat.
Sorry, I'm not trying to look at your stats.
No, you're fine.
So I'm fighting back. Highest level when succeeds. Okay.
Is it a maneuver?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
But instead of inflict damage there, I get to inflict damage back to him. That's
Okay.
what I was looking for.
So you're gonna rifle butt the vampire instead?
I do 3.
Okay. He doesn't seem to notice it.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
But that doesn't take your action, right?
No.
So then you wail on the other guy
Yeah.
still?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, when he goes to grab me, I whack his arm away,
Sure.
and then I whack the other dude. And
So much
I
whacking
rolled
going
a
on.
4. That's an extreme. It's an extreme success.
I got a 75, so I think he
do
failed. Yeah, he didn't have a
4.
Do
Look-
extreme successes do anything for us?
If I had a knife, then they impale. You can't impale with a rifle butt.
you can't
Well,
get strong enough.
I'm not that strong.
so you hear a probably satisfying crunch
Sure.
as his head whips back, and
He's like, "Oh my god, you broke my nose!
Yeah, what?
Who does that?"
yeah, totally. His head snaps back, his jaw dislocates, and the body hits the floor.
Sure.
Wow. Anyway,
I let it. I let the body
Hit the floor?
Yeah.
Hallelujah, it's
Jack-
raining vamps.
you were about to fire on the guy right next to Kauri, so I'm going to allow you to switch targets and fire on the vampire who has risen again, if you wish.
So I'm going to pull a Trinity, dodge this.
Excellent.
All right.
That's why we always leave a note.
He's only got one arm.
It's only got one arm.
What?
It's that Arrested
That's why you always
Development
leave a note.
Oh,
So, yeah.
reference.
okay. We'll watch the rest develop.
Oh man, should you ever?
Wow. I mean, it's no Letterkenny, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Letterkenny's filled with good people. The Arrested Development is not.
Mostly great people.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure. This
You
kids
could
are
argue
drug
about
dealers, but yeah.
And can't think of his name all of a sudden. The guy who can't ever get the greeting right.
Oh, yeah.
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 Anyway,
Anyway, edit that part out.
so
McMurphy.
McMurphy. Yeah, so you're going to fire
that's
on
what
the
I thought,
vampire.
Murphy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to fire on the vampire?
I'm a fire on the vampire.
All right, go ahead and roll.
51 under 72.
Is that a regular success?
That is a regular success.
And you got a regular success on the dodge?
So then, according to this chart, sorry, that's why I have it here.
Yeah.
He dodged.
Doesn't he get to roll his tins die twice
He
because
does.
he's within?
Oh, yeah,
point
yeah.
You're
blank?
within. Good call. Good call.
31.
Which is a hard success.
Hard success.
Cool. So then,
Less than half is a hard success.
Yes, you should actually have that written down in the second box.
Well, I do, but I don't remember what it means.
then that is definitely a success
Okay.
in this case. So roll your damage.
Okay. Could I borrow one of these?
Do it.
Thank you, sir. 8 plus 1 is 9.
Okay. Math is hard.
Math is
1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1.
Yep. Wing Commander
I am going to.
Reese.
What are the rules for shooting multiple things?
It's very similar to the volley or the volley. So basically, if you have a handgun that does automatic fire, you'll be firing each, and after the first one, each one is going to gain a bonus or a penalty die.
Okay, so I have 2 attacks with this weapon, so I can do one with a bonus die because I'm at close
Right,
range.
and then the second one add regular.
Okay, I will do that at the vampire.
Cool.
I forgot to look up that I have 2 attacks. Damn it. All right. Well, I just shot him once.
You did. I mean, it hit. It was a
hit.
solid hit.
I have a hard success on the first one.
Hit. A
You
palpable
want to dodge
hit.
I
those?
want to roll a dodge. I do not dodge.
And then on the second one, that is a extreme success.
That is an extreme fail.
Wow. You do get penetration.
On
That's
guns.
not the right word.
Impale.
Impale.
Guns impale.
That's a hard penetration.
You do get impale on that extreme success.
Okay, so what does impale do?
Double damage.
Okay,
You
so,
roll the
To
damage
roll
twice.
and-
Yeah.
okay.
so the first attack will deal 6 damage, and the second attack will deal 7.
Hey, one more.
6 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Still standing. Do you? Yeah. So Levon, the vampire, you wanted to run up and deal
Shoot.
damage to the vampire. So
Yes.
you're still good.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that.
All right. Let's see if this works.
And roll your 10s twice.
All right. All right. It is just a regular success.
But you
can
roll
roll
your...
your
You can roll your 10 again. And
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And get a really good success.
Oh, you know that.
No, the other one.
10.
Okay. 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 Ooh. It was a better success.
A
It
hard
is-
success?
It is a hard success.
Well, that's good because he rolled just under his dodge. So you hit.
All right. Hit,
Roll your
okay.
damage.
Okay. So what is it for damage again, please?
What are you doing? Are you punching? Or are you
He's shooting.
The
shooting?
Yeah, yeah,
no, the machine gun is a D10 plus 2.
Okay. Okay.
And since you got a hard success,
Still just a D10 plus 2 for
Okay.
one bullet. And you have to hit the extreme to get more than one.
7 plus 2 would be 9.
The corpse goes down again. The vampire seems to be a corpse again.
I leap upon it with my knife and start cutting its head off.
Okay.
Like I'm not waiting.
Sure. Corey's action is declared. Jack.
Corey's action is to jump on the naked dude.
Can I quickly get to my
hard
entrenching?
Close your mouth.
Can I quickly get to my entrenching tool and start pushing it into its neck to cut its head off?
Assist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Cool.
Wing- so you're.
I holster my weapon and grab the entrenching.
Oh yeah. Sure.
I'm going to go pump some rounds into the other the minions, basically.
Okay. And Levon.
Where's the minion relationship to the vampire?
There's one that's like right next to him, and
Yeah.
then there's one a couple yards off that died before he closed with
Right.
this scene.
It might also be a good idea to watch to see what else is going on because we're a little occupied.
Yeah. So I'd like to go up to the vampire on the ground and try to pin its arms down.
So
Sounds
assist.
like a
Yeah.
Grab the vampire claws by the claws.
Yeah.
Cool.
Vampire claws like Santa Claus?
Yeah. Yes, vampire claws. He brings the gift of
You
vampirism
better
to the
watch
world.
out. You'd better not cry. You'd better not pout. I'm telling you
Blah!
why. Vampire Claus is coming to town. Whoa.
Patreons, you're welcome for that.
So yeah, you guys go to town on tearing up this corpse, and we're gonna end combat there.
Yeah. Yeah. After we take off its head, I have other things I want to do to this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, you already mounted
Are
the
you-
naked corpse.
Are
I
you
don't know
going
what
to
else.
teabag it?
No, it'll bite my balls. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I've had too much testicle trauma already.
Would it be fair to say that I probably have some lighter fluid for my lighter with us?
I mean, you have a lighter. Would
Okay.
you carry extra lighter
Jack, can
fluid?
I see your lighter?
Yeah.
So
There you go, buddy.
I will rip my lighter open and just spray, drench the body
Okay.
with whatever little bit I have, and then use his to light it.
Okay, so are you going to finish cutting off the head before you
Cut
do
off
all
the head
that? So
first.
you're working on
Yeah.
that first.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
we're-
yeah,
okay, yeah, we're cut
yeah,
off.
I'm
I'd
just-
like to be away from the body before you throw the accelerant all over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, so-
somebody's being kind of a wuss. I
Yeah, I
don't
know.
want to point fingers.
in
So
all fairness,
Levon grabs the hands and holds them, pins them down.
yeah,
With
and then I drench
good
him.
amount of body weight while
saying, "Why are you hitting yourself, vampire? Why are you hitting yourself?"
while Kauri and Jack work at sawing through its neck.
Sure.
I am just standing on that entrenching tool like I am digging a post hole right now.
I imagine each of you has a knee on the
Oh, yeah.
on
Yeah,
the chest,
yeah.
on the
He-
abdomen,
yeah.
keeping it pinned down as
He's-
much as
He's
possible.
I mean, with you on the hands, he's not going anywhere.
Sure.
Here's hoping.
Um,
Stand in the hole.
So, while you guys are working and you're walking over to the minions and putting an additional bullet in them, the door at the far end of the lab opens up,
Of course it does.
and
Vampire Weld comes out.
Vampire Weld comes out, and now he is the true master.
Is this like in the movie Santa Claus, where
Yes.
when you kill one vampire clause, another person becomes
Yes.
a vampire?
Whoever kills the old vampire claws.
Is it
Oh,
Tim
dear.
Allen?
How much is he grunting when he walks through the door? Does he want more power?
He wants more coke.
So more power, yeah.
You were saying, I'm sorry, we
Yeah,
didn't derail
he's
this at all.
totally. Yeah, I'm trying to have a dramatic moment and reveal or
Sorry.
whatever. No, anyway, it's fine. Not really that dramatic. Yeah, so like 8 people come out of the room. All the majority of them are soldiers. You recognize Evie among them, and there was. You didn't notice it in the commotion before, but there's like a gangplank sort of crossing the distance, and they immediately start crossing the distances, and they're like, "Oh, there! Who are you? What are you doing?" And you hear Evie in the back, and says, "Oh, that's that's Wing Commander Llewellyn and his team."
What we're doing is, I venture to guess your job.
Oh.
Oh.
Where
If they
where
said
you
that in
let
the
that
40s.
as you let that fly, you notice the general bars or stars, whatever, on the collar of the guy in front.
Sir.
I venture I'm doing your job, sir.
And he says, "Well, good show and all, but we can take it from here. We need to contain the specimen while you've incapacitated it."
The hell you can.
You stop working to.
No, he's like,
Yeah. Nope, we're not done here yet.
No, the head's coming off, then I will talk. Like, it can't take that long to take this head off.
Yeah.
It takes a minute. Like
It's
this is
surpri-
in the exact
Don't
You gotta
ask
work through
me
the spine.
how I know this, but it does take a long time to cut a head off.
Not according to Game of Thrones.
Well,
One good swing.
You mean that documentary Game of Thrones?
Yes. Yeah.
the historical documents. Ooh, Khaleesi.
So, do you stop working to address these people, even because you've been given the order to stop?
Jack, you're more muscly than I am, right? You have a damage bonus.
Let's see.
It's going to be on the right-hand side under combat sets right here. There, look,
Combat
Ed,
stats.
Ed, right here. This box right here.
Yeah, the 1d4.
Okay, so he's clearly better built for this than I am.
Sure.
So we'll stop and say, and like tap him like, you got this. And I will then unsling my machine gun and say, the hell you will. You have
The
had
hell you
this,
can.
or the hell you can. You've had this for months? Months. It's been alive and getting better. I know because when I saw it last, it had a hole in its face that I put there personally.
I mean, it had no head, which is back. So
We will take care of this. We have seen more than enough to know that this can't continue. This isn't a specimen. This is going to be ash.
And if you don't like it, talk to my attorney, Wolf Fishman.
Do you have a card that you
I pour out a little bit of water, so it's now maritime. It's good. It's good.
right.
Surrounded. It's covered.
Your attorney
Is my
Wolf,
eye still glowing?
your attorney Wolf Fishman
are you
likes to
do you
remind
want-
you.
I
If you
have
are going
not-
to commit grisly murder, keep some water so that it becomes my jurisdiction.
No, your eye is
My vision is not
your
red.
vision is not red.
Okay.
You might have
might be a little bloodshot.
right, yeah, like when the blood vessel pops in your eye, you might be able to catch the hint of but you're seeing through blood versus
Sure.
the blood rage that
Yeah.
that has left you at the moment.
Okay.
The blood rage has left you. So they all so you're pointing your gun at them
I'm not at them.
to a position or
Down. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not ready to shoot them yet. I'm not threatening the general with the gun yet. It's coming.
And so he's like, no, that's property of the British Empire, and your violation of your orders. Soldiers, stand down.
You can try me in a court martial later, but this has not been dealt with properly.
At which point, a gentleman in a suit steps forward and speaking with an American accent.
Yeah, a Bostonian accent.
Bostonian accent. Says, General, these men, I think they have the right idea. It's clear that we can't, we don't have the proper procedures in place to contain this creature anymore.
You asked if you could, but nobody asked if you should.
That's true. They never ask if they should. They're British. They just assume. Wow. They have the right.
I'm sorry to our British listeners. John's opinions do not
Both
reflect.
of the industrial military complex
Sure.
of the British military in World War II.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that is my opinion of how they acted. Now, they won the war, so
We'd like to apologize to all of our British listeners over the age of 90.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he says, but you can't do that. And some of the other people in the room were obviously soldiers. Says, take their weapons, take them into custody. They can't be doing what they're doing.
I will just start laughing and raise my weapon.
They all have weapons too. They
then I
raise
will-
them back.
Okay. You can.
Anybody want to jump in here
Yeah,
and do?
yeah.
I'm
You're the
not
talky
meaning to do
guy.
it.
I'm the murdery guy.
I'm not meaning to take
Okay.
away.
What's the
He was walking towards the other corpse.
right? Well, what about the other minion? What happened to that thing after?
It's down.
It's down.
All right, all right.
I mean,
Have I cut the head off yet?
I think in another second or two you'll have
Okay.
succeeded.
I will step between them, and then I will pull. As I'm going out, reaching my bag, I'm gonna pull out my satchel charge.
Okay.
I'm like,
Oh,
I would
we're all going to die
I would suggest
I'm fine with that.
everyone please putting their guns down. We are making sure one way or another, this thing is not leaving.
Okay. And like I said, you get 2 American voices. You know, you recognize Evie now, and the guy she's talking with. You know, what I get, he's seriously trying to talk the general down. Like, we are all on the same side. This thing is a monster. You know, we've proven that we can't contain it. It's better to destroy it.
I've got the head off at this point.
Sure.
Okay.
So you hear the
Are
thunk.
your grenades in a accessible place where I could
Yeah.
take one off
Oh
of
yeah,
your
yeah,
body?
yeah, absolutely.
Is there an emptier corner of the room?
You're gonna blow up
No.
the room. I like.
I
It.
mean,
Like, could I throw a grenade to one corner of the room and it would be least likely to hit anybody?
I mean, everybody in the room is going to have hearing damage, but
we've
yeah.
already thrown one grenade.
Yeah.
well, they
probably
were
all
in
yelling.
another.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about that anymore. Okay, I take a grenade off of his
Okay.
bandolier. I insert it into the head cavity. The
mouth
like,
or
like-
the
well,
neck
no,
hole.
It's
The
yeah,
dump?
I stuff it up into the neck.
It's called the
Yeah.
foramen magnum.
Neck stump.
Neck stump. Neck stump.
I have a degree in this.
I believe you. I don't.
Do you have a degree in neck
I'm
stump?
calling
Yep.
it a neck stump because I'm comfortable with that. I stuff the grenade in the neck stump. I pull the pin and release the lever and say,
Roll it.
fire in the hole. And I roll it to the safest corner of the room where nobody's going to get
Roll
hit.
it down the door
What would you like me to
Yeah, roll it down the hallway.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
like a bowling
No,
ball.
You know what?
You
No.
got to go out the hallway. The hallway is the only way in.
Yeah, we don't want
The
to.
corner,
okay, there's
the
only one
corner
door. never
away
mind.
from the
Yeah.
door that
Right.
was already blown off the
Yeah.
hinges is
Would this
damaged.
Would this be a throw? Would this be a throw?
we don't have luck rolls per se anymore. Luck is now a resource, right?
You can roll it
Correct.
under POW. POW is technically
How is luck?
Okay, so I can roll it under power. So
Yeah.
I need to beat a 65. Okay. Well, I do have a throw stat here.
I don't think getting it where you want it to go is the problem, because all you did was stick a roundish object into a wet hole, and then you're going to go and make sure that the thing stays
Yeah.
put.
Right.
So if you fail, it doesn't stay put.
It'll explode next to it instead of in it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So do I? So are you just giving me a success on
Yeah.
that? Okay.
well,
fine.
I mean, if roll to see how successful.
Yeah,
you are.
I'm very successful. I like plant that.
Did you get a hard success?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Third one's the charm, and I'm the charming one. Yeah. I got a 14 under 65. No, it's barely a
Hard
extreme success.
Not an,
So it's hard.
it's extreme.
No, it's barely an extreme.
So yes, it's an extreme.
No, it's not an extreme.
So it's a hard.
It is a hard.
Just barely not an extreme.
Barely not an extreme. Yes.
There you go.
Yes. So I don't
You could spend one.
plant it.
You could spend one luck.
Okay, I spend one luck point
Okay.
to make sure that it lands perfectly, neck down, face up, looking at us with a sense of, oh shit.
Yeah, there's a half second.
Its eyes go wide
Yeah,
for a second.
Yeah, can it give an expression of right before it explodes?
Yeah, and you see the grenade and it breathes fire out.
And then just goes poof.
Yeah.
Like when the parents touch the pure evil at the end of Time Bandits.
Yes, exactly that.
Okay.
Spoilers.
It's a 40-year-old movie.
And that was the
And
joke.
no one wants to watch it.
All right.
So
yes.
the head is successfully exploded.
And we are now
and pulped.
painted with vampire mist.
I have my mouth closed.
Yes.
My mouth's closed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody, give me a power roll then.
success.
Hard success.
Hard success.
Success.
99?
Oh, no!
That ain't good.
The eyeball flies out of the corner and just smacks you right in the cheek.
Ooh.
I'd say that the vampire now has his eye on you.
So all of the other people who are not your group ducked and covered because they haven't seen nearly as much stuff as you and aren't half mad and shell shocked to the degree.
Mad.
Half.
How much sanity have you lost?
Look, I'm fully mad at this point. I may not. My sanity may not reflect it, but I've seen some stuff.
So, they all ducked and covered, so you are no longer having guns pointed at you.
Oh, now we can rush them and take their guns.
Let's just wait and see what is going to happen here.
So,
Fine.
yeah. So the general recovers, says, "Fine, you've destroyed the creature. Now, get upstairs where we will settle this matter and decide whether you all need to be court-martialed or not."
Jack, your lighter. Now I'm burning the body.
Oh, I got this, buddy.
Okay, then I pour mine on the body. I open my lighter and get the accelerant onto the body and then let him light it.
All right,
That's
the
fine with
general tries to tackle you out of the way.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still on the body, right? So can I?
I mean, it's your call. If you're,
The head got removed. I would assume you probably quit holding it after
but
that.
I'm right next to him. I could
you are.
so I can
You could assist.
That's what I'm. I'm going to try to
Oh,
knock him out of the way.
I was going to suggest you sneak around behind the general on all fours and then just push him over.
Oh, wise guy, eh?
Yeah.
That is a hard success.
Yeah.
I attempt to poke the general in the eyes, and
so-
he gives me the.
So as he goes to
this is
tackle,
the fight back.
yeah,
You have fight back.
I'm not going to
privileges.
hurt him, but I'm going to put him on the ground. Like he comes at me, and I just grab him by the shirt and put him on the ground, roughly, but not to hurt him.
Yeah, sure. So you have control of the situation, and the body is now
On fire.
more or less doused in lighter fluid.
As soon as he lights it,
I mean, if you do you follow through and light it?
I follow through and light it.
then I help the
Okay.
general up and smooth out his shirt.
Let's say, do none of us have a flask of alcohol on us?
Well, he decided to use the
lighter
fluid from
fluid.
his-
Yeah.
I
from
didn't
his
want to
dick.
have to argue that yes, we would have that.
Yeah.
I know I have a lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the corpse just catches on fire, like more so than you would have expected, and just shrivels up, burns, and turns to ash in a matter of moments. The general is very unhappy, to say the least, and is
I'm tempted to pull out my 1911 and start putting holes into the ashes.
yeah. So you guys have burnt the corpse of the vampire.
So, random thought. The general's here. We still need to kill a guy for Loveridge. We could kill two birds with one stone.
You mean kill two birds with one general?
You don't
Two-
think anyone would miss
till-
a general?
Kill two birds with one silver bedpan.
Yeah. So he's basically his British, classic British demeanor breaks, and he's cursing you out and the soldiers with him are about to arrest you. Courtney and Evie are, of course, trying to talk him down, but he's just not listening to them because they're just intelligence people. They aren't real soldiers, and he has the authority here. What do you guys want to do? Resist?
Oh, they're not taking my gun. I will go upstairs. He said go upstairs. I will go upstairs.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what he said.
after
We're
you-
going to go upstairs and sort this out.
And then you tackled him to the ground. So now he's ordering you to be arrested. He's saying
I mean,
he's telling his soldiers to take you into custody.
it was a self-defensive tackle, really.
Sure, but he's a general, and you don't strike commanding officers or higher ranked officers.
Oh, there is that.
If they
you need
initiate
to
it,
resist or
sure.
or not. I mean, that's what
Uh,
I'm asking: is you guys going to resist or not?
is he calling for all four of us to be arrested?
Yeah, everybody.
And we're outnumbered how many?
There were 8 people that came out. General's 1, so there are 5 soldiers.
yeah,
Sorry.
I'm
I was
no,
just
you're
doing
fine.
numbers.
You did it faster than I did, so it's fine.
I'm going to prime my satchel charge.
Okay, then that makes
like-
everybody stop.
If we could please just discuss this as civilized Brits
And he
who just killed a vampire
I'm-
in an underground
I'm
complex,
Canadian-y.
part of the Empire.
Fair enough.
He says, Wing Commander, I order you to put down that bomb and step away. You're under arrest by the Queen's authority. Or King's authority?
King's authority.
King's authority.
By the power vested in me.
Yeah.
General, sir, your choices here have been poor regarding the vampire. Further, your choice to attack me, if it went to court-martial, would be brought forth and would be, at bare minimum, a black mark on your record. I'm happy to go upstairs and discuss our court-martial. You will not take my weapon.
So I'm trying to think how to resolve this. I'm going to check the screen that went black. Just that one time we lost
Yeah, no, I
episode
get it.
because of that. How would he react to this?
Like an asshole, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that goes without saying. I'm just trying to, I mean, he doesn't want a firefight to break out right now, especially because he's standing close to the where the bullets would start.
And it's very clear that we are highly trained. Well, maybe not Fisk. I mean, he's not he's not military. But like 3 of us are highly trained commandos, and Fisk is good enough that he got recruited. So like,
I killed an elevator full of Nazis.
he did kill an elevator full of Nazis. That's a solid point.
Yeah.
We're kind of the A team here. You're BA.
Dun, dun, dun. I just want to I want to be Mr. T.
He's fate.
That is
That's
BA.
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 Listen, I didn't watch A Team.
He's face.
Sure. Just looking at me like, I pity the fool who takes my gun.
I can't think of their, yeah.
Yeah, I think you and I are kind of a combination of
Hannibal and Murdoch.
Hannibal.
Well, Hannibal's
and
the
Murdoch,
leader,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you're not the leader.
yeah. But he's definitely face. He's the charming one.
That pulls out a satchel of explosives.
Every once in a while, you just kind of lose your shit. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
We did just see a vampire turn into mist and then get exploded.
Twice.
And then lit on fire. Yeah, no, this is all good.
Yeah, yeah.
I stand by my Tommy guns are super overpowerful. But,
I can't hit multiple targets now.
yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
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 And they are throwing out 45 slugs.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
hurt
Yeah.
a lot.
My suggestion is everyone put their guns up, and we will walk upstairs, and we can discuss it calmly there. Maybe once we're out into the fresh air, cooler heads will prevail.
Okay. So Corey and Evie, or Corey,
I was like,
Courtney and Evie kind of, back that play. Like, we just need to leave the situation and, talk this out upstairs. So the general says, okay, unready the satchel. I don't know what the right
Yeah.
word is, but turn the bomb off and let's all go upstairs. Well,
Unprime.
unprime,
Deprime.
Yeah.
deprime the bomb,
Re-
and let's go upstairs.
Regardless, I think once you've threatened to blow up an entire room full of people, you're not going to have a whole lot of reasonable. Okay, now that's over with in the following moments. But
Let's find out.
let's find out.
Yeah.
So you go up the
Who's
stairs.
going up first? Is it us
He
or
wants
them?
you to go up first.
Sure. Then he'll get to see me reload.
You reload
Oh,
while
yeah,
you're
I'm
walking.
Yeah, I take out the drum and put another
Okay,
drum in.
when you take out the first drum, he orders you to stop what you're doing.
And I put the other drum in.
You don't stop.
Like I've listened to this guy so far.
Okay. So you're going up the stairs.
We don't know that this facility is actually secure. There could be other vampire minions out there for all we know.
Sure.
I am acting sort of logically.
Perhaps we should voice that concern.
Yeah, no, I will say I don't know that this location is secure. We've killed 1 vampire and 2 minions. There could be others. When we were in Bulgaria, there were more.
Okay. So you go up the stairs. He wants you to go up first. You reload while you're walking.
Yeah, no, I will say I don't know that this facility is actually secure. There could be other vampire minions out there for all we know. there were. I think there were 3, but
They were injecting themselves with vampire blood at that point in time.
is that what he's saying to me?
No.
No, yeah, I don't. Yeah, so
You like
What is
Sure.
what is he, a Bulgarian vampire hipster or something now? Oh well, actually,
We are really underground.
They were.
we are super.
so
We're so underground. Most people have not ever actually heard of this place.
That's true. That's true. It used to be so much cooler before it was mainstream. Look at all these people here now.
Before all the goths came in and started vamping it up.
Oh, I think I'm a vampire too. You've never seen it. Oh my god.
So we go upstairs.
So you're headed up the stairs. You get up to the door that was in the floor of the main level, and like everything seems quiet. As you open the door, you hear the of guns being readied and pointed at the door. Do you go through with your gun ready, or how are you guys approaching the door?
I believe the agreement was we all shouldered
Yeah.
and holstered.
After I reloaded, I probably shouldered it.
Okay.
I'm
So you
getting a
guys-
real Butch and Sundance vibe now.
Yeah.
I
As
killed
you
the vampire. If this is how I go out, this is how I go out. I'm good
you
with
guys, I mean, you get to the top and he orders you guys to be arrested because he knows he's got guys up there. Says arrest these men.
it. Are you sure this is the way you wanted to do this, General? Because
You
the
don't
court-
have no. You don't have that. You don't have that kind of time to talk. There is no negotiation. He says arrest those men
Okay.
and guys with the issued rifles or handguns come forward and they're about to take you. Are you going to fight back or are you going to surrender?
We're outnumbered
You
Yeah,
are.
at this point,
significantly.
You were also outnumbered in an elevator full of Nazis. But I'm
Yeah,
not
but
telling you what to do.
yeah,
Those
but we
were Nazis.
Yeah, those were the bad guys. We don't really want to shoot
Yeah.
our own guys.
Plus, those were better rules.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do? Do you get arrested?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
All right. So those 8 guys who were up top and the 5 guys below come up behind you, and you guys are disarmed and stripped of all your combat gear.
And as this is happening, I'm going to say, are you sure this is the way you want this to go, General? We were complying. This is going to go poorly for you.
Were we complying, though? I mean, really, were we complying?
I-
I stuffed a grenade in a vampire's head and threw it across a room.
I was complying with safety there.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
It would have been just reckless to let the grenade explode without the safety shell of the vampiro heads.
It's true.
That's
It's true.
true. That's true.
So you guys are arrested.
Sure.
I want to talk to my lawyer,
Well, Fishman.
Will Fishman.
And carted off to a military jail.
Sure.
Where we at?
We're actually going to take a break there and come back next week, maybe.
Yep. I mean, we'll come back. We'll just
we'll
one
come
way or the
back,
other.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. You can head over to our website for all of our good stuff, and we'll talk to you guys later. And that will do it for us tonight on the Nerds Domain Presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. Head on over to our website at nerdsdom.com where you can find all of our social media links as well as how to contact us. Be sure to sign up for the newsletter while you're there. If you want to support us, you can give us a 5-star rating on iTunes or head to our Patreon and become one of our patronuses. We want to thank Passion Early for our music. You can check out our show notes for all of these links as well.